Hey, what's up guys? We're back again with the best Mega Knight deck for the new meta. I've been testing a lot of Mega Knight decks and I lost a ton of trophies. Unfortunately, every time I played Inferno Dragon Mega Knight, I ran face first into an Electro Dragon. So if they had a big beatdown push with Elixir Golem or Golem, and they used Electro Dragon to reset my Inferno Dragon, I could never stop their push and I would lose every single time. So I had to see what the top players were doing to actually win with Mega Knight. Some of them were playing Ram Rider or Goblin Drill decks without Inferno Dragon. But what really stood out to me was this Mega Knight Ebarbs deck in the top 200. It has Mega Minion to slap down all of the annoying Electro Dragons. And if your opponent has an Elixir Golem with Electro Dragon deck and they stack up a ton of stuff, you fireball arrows, it cleans up the Electro Dragon and it damages all their other cards too. The amount of damage potential that you have with Mega Knight, Goblin Gang, Inferno Dragon, and Elite Barbarians allows you to take towers as soon as your opponent makes one mistake. So let's go jump straight to some games and assert dominance with the new best Mega Knight deck. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. Lots of love to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to support the channel. Yo, we got a game against Man, the Conqueror with the dollar symbol. So dude, how much money do I have to pay for your land right now? Okay, he's gonna go in for a Barbarian barrel to open up the game. Usually when we see that, it's gonna be a graveyard deck or someone with a golem deck. Just a very reluctant Sir to cycle his stuff. What are you gonna be packing for me today? Lumberjack. Okay, so typically, if you play Mega Knight and you play against an Electro Dragon, you're gonna automatically lose. But specifically because we have a version that has arrows and fireball, if he stacks up a lot of stuff, we can say goodbye to that Electro Dragon. We can finish it off so much cleaner. This is awesome being able to fireball, so the Inferno Dragon actually wins this interaction. Oh man, unbelievably satisfying. If you play against Elixir Golem, you want to fireball plus arrows because the healer will heal up the Electro Dragon, so then the Electro Dragon's going to stay alive, and then you can't just fireball it. So pretty important to do that. And he's tilted already. He's like, why does this idiot have fireball with Inferno Dragon? Well, I copied it off a top 200 player. That's why. This is going really, really well for us, actually. And we get him to Barbarian Barrel. Okay, so we know what his deck is. It's one of my favorite decks, and we're going to go mute him because he's trying to body block the Elixir Collector with his emojis. I can't see it. Is that a tactic to, like, spam Elixir Collector in the spot that gets blocked by emotes? Oh, man, that is some devious shenanigans. I feel like this guy is not the nicest sir. All right, so we could Elite Barbarians right now because I don't think he has enough elixir to defend this. I think it's really, really hard for him to defend this. Actually, I want to see what he's doing now. Is he going to be emoting while the Elite Barbarians take the tower? I don't think so. For whatever reason, I think he's going to get so tilted. Wait, watch him Electro Dragon on top of the Inferno Dragon, and then the Mega Man's going to kill the Electro Dragon. This is going to be so tilting. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Oh my gosh. Wait. He wasn't ready. Oh, man. Where are the emotes now? I have the emotes off. Oh, there they are. There they are. This deck is so satisfying because I was playing Mega Knight decks and I was losing every time to Electro Dragon, double small spells, one of my favorite decks. The deck that he's playing right now is losing to this over and over again. I'm like, wow, now I see the other side of the coin. I was always laughing at Mega Knight players, but now I am the Mega Knight player. And this deck dunks on my main deck, so maybe I'm screwing myself over. Please don't play this if you're playing against me when I play my main deck, guys. That's all I'm trying to say right now. All right, we're going to go in for a miner with Elite Barbarians and then potentially arrowing depending on what he wants to do. Oh, well, you don't have anything for that, do you? Are you a sad sir when the Elite Barbarian licks your tower? It likes it a lot. Okay, so I can Mega Knight at the river whenever I want to. I think I want to Inferno Dragon first and then have the tower targeting on top of the Electro Dragon while we can snipe it from the back with the Inferno Dragon.
Wait, that's illegal.
It's so sad to see an Electro Dragon die consistently to Inferno Dragons. They're supposed to reset it, but it doesn't work out. Okay, so I can arrows here, so then I eliminate the Dark Prince's shield. And whoa, that value was out of this world. Let's go, baby. I'm going to fireball on that again just to get more damage. I don't think it's like necessarily worth it, but it's worth it for the memes. And I just want to see this guy tilted. Oh, he's cycling the barbell. What is he doing? Oh, man. There's no planet where this guy's having a good time. There's no universe where he's enjoying this. Oh, my gosh, he golems. He's thinking that he can still make something happen. Oh, he's so tilted out of his mind. I'm sorry, Yaman, but I'm really not. That was one of the most pleasurable experiences I've ever had. Usually, when you build a deck to counter something that you've been losing to for a while, it doesn't happen that you play against it immediately. But we played against the deck that we were building to beat very first game. That felt fantastic. Let's bounce on to the next one. I do not have a card cycle that I want to drop anything with. So fortunately, he ends up going for the Hog Rider. So typically when you have Mega Minion only in your card cycle and you don't see Inferno Dragon, you can't cycle your Mega Minion because you're just going to straight up take the fattest loss of your life against someone that goes in for a Balloon or a Lavahound deck. So we're playing against Pekka and he's not going to have Pekka in cycle for the Mega Knight. This is awesome. I love that Elite Barbarians can bait out the best answers for the Mega Knight.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground.
I wonder if I can go in for a Mega Knight here. And then, oh, wait, why do you have Tesla with Pekka? You really hate Hog Rider, but you're playing Hog Rider. I'm confused by you, sir. Please don't activate King Tower. Thanks for listening to me. I'm going to go in for a Goblin Gang as well because I don't think he's going to have Log with this deck. Maybe he's going to prove me wrong. Going to have Tornado instead. Doesn't kill the Goblins. I wonder if we can get some stabs up in here. Wait, that's so much damage. That's really ridiculous. He went for a 3-for-3 trade on the Goblin Gang, but we still got value afterward. You're like, yo, you can finish me off, but I'm going to take you down with me. Okay, so if I miner, he's not going to have Electro Wizard, so he won't have a good reset to this. And it should stay locked onto the tower if he misses it originally. Let's go. So, oh, never mind. It's just going to get killed by the Pekka. I don't know why I celebrated that. I just guess I was celebrating the miner, giving him a proper funeral or something. We're going to Mega Minion the exact same side, and then I can Inferno Dragon further back. He's probably going to go Electro Wizard. Oh, wow. That's a weird Executioner. I did not expect you to do that. I can Mega Knight last possible second, so we can bounce back the Hog Rider as well. And then he's going to zap as well. Wait, I don't think the Executioner hits my tower. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, it did. It really did.
This is fine.
Sometimes I'm an idiot. Sometimes I wish that it worked out a little bit better for us, but it's all good. We have massive counter push, and I can arrows on top of the bomber if I need to. Oh, wow. The Mega Knight jumped onto everything, so I think I win the game. The good thing about this deck is if your opponent overcommits once, they mess up, you're likely going to be able to 3-crown them because you have the devastating offensive potential of Inferno Dragon, Elite Barbarians, and Mega Knight. These cards can all 3-crown opponents and take towers in the blink of an eye. So with 800 HP, I'm going to 3-crown this guy.
A few blinks later.
I let him take a tower so I could 3-crown him. It's always satisfying 3-crowning a Pekka player with Electro Wizard and Tesla when you have a Mega Knight Inferno Dragon deck. All right, so we got a game against someone from the King's Raid. So hopefully he's got a lot of treasure and he decides to spam it and spend it lavishly at the river right into Elite Barbarians or Mega Knight. And he's not doing that. So gotta rush through with the green Goblin Gang. It's green light. We go. And it's not necessarily going to work out that well. We bait out a Mega Minion and it completely counters our Goblin Gang. So we'll see what he's going to be running. Maybe a Lavahound deck. Yeah, so Inferno Dragon Mega Minion makes me feel like it's going to be Lavahound Miner. Or maybe it's going to be something else like that. We'll see what he decides to do. I want to go in for a Miner here so we can maybe keep our Inferno Dragon a little bit healthier. We'll see if this works out. Does my Inferno Dragon win? My Inferno Dragon ramped up faster than his because it targeted quicker. Even though it was half HP, it put in way more work than his did. Also, his Inferno Dragon out of cycle is phenomenal for me. And I'm going to recant my statement. I don't know if this is going to be Lavahound. It could be Lavahound or it could be Graveyard. It's Graveyard. We've got Goblin Gang, so we're having a stellar start then. If he decides to go in. Doesn't happen. Ooh, you're still not letting me know what you're playing, man. It's irking me right now a bit. I think I can go in for a Mega Minion on top of his Mega Minion and keep my Goblins alive a little bit longer. Yeah, that Goblin's literally giving me the best value I've ever seen in my life. That thing bravely treaded ahead of the Mega Knight just to soak up the damage from the Inferno Dragon. That was incredible. Forever, that Goblin will be remembered as my hero. Okay, so I'm going to have to go for Elite Barbarians at the river so we can pull back the Inferno Dragon, and it doesn't do any damage to us. I think we Fireball on top of the Valkyrie here. You guys might call me crazy, but we kill the Valkyrie and then surprise him, and then have the Ebarbs munch on his tower. That was phenomenal. If you guys haven't done that before, definitely take advantage of later Valkyries that are near the tower, because that Fireball, that allowed me to get thousands of extra damage. Okay, the way that I like to play this deck the most is going in for an Inferno Dragon, getting him to go in for his own Inferno Dragon, and then having my Inferno Dragon melt the Lavahound and arrows on everything afterwards. So I hope he Inferno Dragons here. Really hope he Inferno Dragons. I think he will. So I'm going to go in for Goblin Gang. And, oh, he Mega Minion instead. I feel like that's not the right play. We'll just go in for arrows when the Lavahound pops, and then everything will be targeting the balloon, and it'll only get one hit here, which isn't that bad for me at all. Yo, the Mega Minion's about to put in work, and I think he's forced to go in for a Valkyrie and a Tombstone to defend this, which I don't think he can because we're going to go for Goblin Gang afterward. What is he doing? He's about to get 3-crowned. Oh my gosh. Wait. He's got to go Valkyrie, and we can Inferno Dragon at the river and just melt his memes. Oh my gosh. There's no way. There's no way. He's going to get 3-crowned by an Inferno Dragon. This is too funny. Dude, if the Inferno Dragon locked into the tower, we would have 3-crowned him. I think it might. Is it going to follow the Tombstone Skeletons, or is it going to go directly to the tower? It has all the power. It knows what it wants in life, and we are going to walk away with a 3-crown. It's going to be a slow 3-crown, but we're going to get it. I will let him take the tower if he wants it. If you really want this tower, I will let you have it, and I will 3-crown you. This is how you collect the past Royale crowns. Wait. I don't know if he's going to take the tower anymore. Please take the tower. Please take the tower. Okay, thanks. For whatever reason, he wanted to get 3-crowned. It's like he forgot that I had Fireball and arrows or something. He just wanted to have a more miserable experience. where he had some ounce of hope and then it was just snatched away at the last second. I feel like a very malevolent person, but it's really satisfying to get more crowns, so then you unlock past Royale stuff a little bit faster. All right, so we got a game against Jay Salty. It's time to make him a little bit more salty of a sir. Okay, not the start that we wanted to see. I love having Goblin Gang to completely counter the Goblin Barrel, but I didn't have that in my card cycle. Ooh, wait, we can do the moves. We can shut down that Dark Goblin for half off Elite Barbarians. You guys know the deal. We love dropping Elite Barbarians at the river when we get those type of trades. I hate seeing Skeleton King, though. That is one of my arch nemesis in Clash Royale. Please, Inferno Dragon, target the Skeleton King. Don't be stupid. Target the Skeleton King. Target the Skeleton King. Okay, we had to go Goblin Gang so the Skeleton King didn't get out of the radius of the Inferno Dragon. Otherwise, if it resets, I'm probably going to lose the game, and I can't have that happen. In fact, I want to Fireball because we're able to get some Spear Goblin damage up in here. We got a lot of value on top of the Rascal.
'Tis but a scratch.
So he's not going to be able to get any counter push. That's a given. If he goes in for a Goblin Barrel, we do have arrows. We also have Mega Knight. He might end up having like a Prince version of this deck. I don't know what he's packing for me right now. One thing's for sure, I want to be able to pop the Skeleton Barrel quickly so that I can arrow on everything at once. I'm still going to take some damage, and I'm going to miner in front. We'll see if he's going to end up having like a Skeleton Army or a Goblin Gang here. Ooh, very interesting for him to go in for a Dark Goblin that high up. Is it going to get swiped? That was so freaking close. It's like this guy did the mathematical calculations, and he's like,
this is the perfect placement to troll Jake. He's going to think that he has it, and then he gets shut down.
That's so sad. Wait, that's a mirrored up Dark Goblin. Okay, that's not too bad for me. Okay, it's really bad for me. I stand corrected. Or I sit down corrected in utter disappointment as the Dark Goblin is mutilating my tower. Oh my gosh, it's still not dead. And it, wow, it didn't get a hit. I'm really surprised. I am super surprised by the Mega Minion having the tenacity to tank all of that damage. That was pretty incredible. I thought for sure I would lose there, but we were able to find something happening. All right, we can Mega Knight afterward because it's going to be able to build up a bigger push. I think that's a slightly better investment of our elixir, so then we get some counter pressure. And if he's going to go for a Dark Goblin, we can kill it with arrows. I want to go in for Elite Barbarians as well, and we'll see what he decides to do. Rascals. We're definitely going to Fireball on those as quickly as we can to get those out of sight, out of mind. And then hopefully have the Mega Knight retarget on other stuff. Not going to work out so well for us because he's going to click a full Skeleton King ability in like 2 seconds. There it is. Dark Goblin so we can arrow everything, please. Dark Goblin so we can arrow everything. Thank you.
Hello, how are you?
I knew he had Dark Goblin in cycle, so I was like, please do it. You know you want to. If he loses this game, I would be impressed. This is not a game that he should be losing. So I'm going to go in for a Mega Knight here. I can go for a Goblin Gang to fully shut down the Goblin Barrel, but this is also bad for us because he's probably just going to go in for Skeleton Barrels every single time since that's a better trade for him overall. I think I can go in for... Oh, wow, that literally just killed everything. That legitimately just killed all of my cards. That's crazy. We are able to kill the Dark Goblin. I probably need to arrows on everything as well, which is decent, but I need to get a ton of damage right here, right now, or I'm taking the fattest loss of my life. We need to, like, Fireball on a Skeleton Army, which I don't even think is possible. I mean, he's going to go for Dark Goblin. Wait. We've got Elite Barbarian still alive. The Mega Minion's tanking. There's no way. There's no way. The power of the Elite Barbarian. The power of the Elite Barbarian. One more hit. One more munch. Oh, my gosh. I think Jay Salty is very salty after that one. That's just a lesson of never give up when you have Mega Knight and Elite Barbarians, because even if you're down in the brink of destruction, you can always bounce back and completely take out the tower in just one push. We were kind of just sitting there praying for him to make a mistake with a hard counter to us, and finally he did it. All right, so jumping to the action, we're going to see what this guy's got cooking in the kitchen for us. Hey, beautiful. Love seeing Royal Hogs, devouring them, turning them into bacon, and getting some sublime counter push with the Mega Knight and also the Goblin Gang right after. He did no damage to my tower there. That's pretty insane to think about. By Mega Minion, I don't think it's the right decision. However, I will Miner because the Mega Knight's going to be soaking up a lot of damage, meaning that the Miner will give us a lot more value than it traditionally would.
One eternity later.
Oh, the Mega Knight didn't get that last hit. That is a pretty big difference between Archer Queen dying to the Elite Barbarians faster or not. No, he went invisible. Ebarbs would be able to one-tap if they were both able to shoot the Archer Queen once. It is what it is. We do get a cannon out of him, and we're currently up 800 damage. He doesn't know that we've got Fireball and Mega Knight in the same deck. I'm going to Mega Minion off to the side. It's going to be a -2 trade. Maybe I should have eaten that. Then I would be able to afford the Fireball and still have a decent answer to the Royal Hogs. But fortunately, he decides to log instead of doing that. I don't know why he cycled log. Probably because he wanted to get to Skeletons, but the Mega Minion wasn't going to give us a hit on the tower anyway after the Fire Spear connected. So that Skeletons were Kind of an overcommitment for our opponent. If he's going to have Archer Queen, one thing that you can do with this deck is Fireball and Arrows to finish it off, and it tilts opponents like crazy. Sometimes they'll expect the Archer Queen to clean up the Mega Knight, then Inferno Dragon the Miner, and then if you Fireball Arrows and double or triple elixir, you can devastate their dreams. Yeah, let's go. We can show you guys what I was talking about. So I think I'm going to Fireball this right now just to kill it a little bit quicker with the Mega Knight shot. Oh, he's going to activate King Tower. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. I don't know how that worked. I'll take it, though. My luck is out of this world. There's no universe where he did not activate King Tower. I'm living in a different alternate dimension. The other good thing about our deck into his is he only has skeletons to counter the miner. All of his other cards are really bad into that situation. Wait, we can go Goblin Gang because he just cycled his log to get to an Archer Queen to counter the miner. That's hilarious. And then he's going in for a cannon, so he's overspending like crazy right now. So I want to go in for a Mega Knight here, and I want to kill the Archer Queen, and then I want to eat a lot of damage, and then leap Barbarians on the other side, hopefully. So the Ebarbs will kill the rest of the Royal Hogs, but I think that we're in a decent spot with the Mega Minion and everything else coming at our opponent. The only bad thing about this is the Mega Knight didn't jump onto the tower like I was expecting it to. Mega Knight, my disappointment is utterly immeasurable. That was such a smart decision from our opponent to go and split up his stuff there. So I'm going to go in for a Goblin Gang. I'm kind of expecting him to go and split Royal Hogs again. I'm going to get a Mega Minion up close and personal so the Fire Spirit hopefully... Oh, it does connect to my tower. Well, that wasn't part of the plan either. All right, maybe we can come back. I mean, we have a Mega Knight deck after all. We're used to bouncing back. This guy still is not spamming us at all, so I'm going to go in for the Miner. And we'll see what he decides to do. I mean, he could go in for an Archer Queen, and this time I think the Fireball Arrows are going to put him in a bad spot. I don't think he's ready for this. I don't think anyone's ready for this. Wait, the Fireball Arrows! Are you kidding me? That's what I was talking about before, guys. That is exactly what we need. Why did he go Royal Hogs on the left-hand side? He could have taken out my entire tower in the right-hand lane. What is he doing? I think that we just tilted this guy so hard that he reflexively dropped the card that he wasn't supposed to in the other lane. That's hilarious. Inferno Dragon, Fireball, Arrows is the wave, guys, and you're seeing it here first. So Fireball plus Miner does kill the Archer Queen, so I'm going to get that down really quick. I need to save enough elixir for the Mega Knight because we know he's going to go in. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. At least the Mega Minion's going to give me some safety here for a bit. He's not going to go in for Royal Hogs right into a Mega Minion, right? He's not that type of psychopath. Are you sure about that? Okay, we can leap Barbarians. We can Mega Knight. We can do a lot of stuff out here. Can I win the game? That is the real question, though. I'm going to Mega Knight in the back, so then he's not able to go for Royal Hogs there. We could Fireball Arrows on top of the Archer Queen, but I don't think that's worth it. I think it's way better for us to go in for a Miner and then go for a Leap Barbarians here. Because the Miner should give us like 500 damage.
I am sorry, my mentor.
Unless he... Oh, wait. The Fire Spirit really just completely countered that? That's insane. I didn't think that was possible. I really didn't think that was possible. Okay, we have to go in for a Fireball to bounce back all the piggies. He's not going to get any damage, fortunately for us. He thought I was going to go in for a Goblin Gang, and I didn't. I swerved him, guys. Let's go. We can go Goblin Gang on the other side. Maybe go in for a Miner and Arrows, depending on what we're feeling. All right, we're going to have to go in for Mega Knight to bounce everything back, and then also Arrows on defense, so then the Royal Hogs don't get any damage. They would get damage on our tower. So we need to go with Leap Barbarians here. This game is really being spicy, and I'm not a huge fan of spicy games when it's not on our side. Okay, so we're going to go in for this. Going to Fireball everything back as well, so we minimize the amount of damage that he gets. He's logging, but that's not going to be enough. Wait, we can Miner right now. The Leap Barbarians are coming through. This might be enough for us to win the game. We just need one Ebarb hit, or put him into range that we can Fireball. That is Fireball range. I just need to hold the door. I just need to hold the door. This is really coming down to the wire. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I won that game. That was beautiful, baby. So despite our opponent ended up having Rail Delivery, Log, and Cannon in a quick card cycle, it still wasn't enough to stop the Mega Knight. And I think we have to give a lot of credit to the MVP of this game, the Inferno Dragon. If the Inferno Dragon hadn't locked onto the tower with the Fireball and Arrows, I wouldn't have gotten enough damage to make that game even close. Fireball Arrows completely crushes the Queen. Like, subscribe for more daily content, and have an incredible rest of your day.